G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the Olight i5T in the EOS series. Let's check it out. Alright, so in the box of the i5T, you will get a Olight user manual, a standard alkaline battery, AA, and the Olight i5T. So very, very nice, very simple, and yet very, very useful, this light is. I'm a big fan of the Olight i5 series. You've got the i5T, the i5R, the i5T Plus, which is the longer one, takes two AAs. Even the i3Ts, they're awesome. They're just so useful to have around. If we look here, guys, you've got a two-way pocket clip, which is very, very typical for most Olights. You've got your LED and kind of like a TIR optic lens down there, and the lens gives it this really nice, distinct hot spot, especially at a close distance. So just going to show you the contacts there. No spring down at the head, long spring at the tail. And then I will put this alkaline battery inside. And so along the body here, guys, you've got your swirly bits here for grip. There they are. Really do help with grip in the hand, the i5T, really nice. Now, gotta love the color scheme. It's just your standard Olight color scheme, black and blue, really works well together. And then the tail clicky is very, very responsive. Just absolutely beautiful to push. You can momentary, obviously constant on. And I just love how responsive that tail cap is, the tail clicky, sorry. It is just really nice to push. Such a pleasure. So going over the measurements of this arguably perfect everyday carry light, it is 9.5 centimeters from end of tail clicky to the face. And the width of it, the entire way down, comes in at 1.2 centimeters. So look at that, just perfect. Fits right in the palm of your hand, close your fingers over it, thumb rests very comfortably on top of the clicky, and you're just ready to go. All right, so the weight of the i5T comes in at 61.45 grams, and that is with the pocket clip and the battery both installed. Now, the i5T has a very simple UI. So it comes on every time you click it at 15 lumens, and that's going to last for 20 whole hours. So that's such a helpful amount of runtime. You just whack this on your hat and you're good to go anytime you need to go hands-free with 15 lumens for 20 whole hours. So good. And then if you click off and on quickly, you'll cycle up. That is 300 lumens, and it will step down to 30 lumens. But from start to finish, you'll get the light on for 2.5 hours. So again, 2.5 hours is not a short time, guys. You will get a lot of use out of that for 2.5 hours. And of course, if you don't want to use it 2.5 hours straight, you just, use it for a second on high. And then once you're done, turn it off. You're going to even get more runtime out of it. So really good, good UI, very simple, which is nice to see, but very effective, this UI. Now on high there, guys, it is going to reach 60 meters, it says. Now, I wouldn't use this light if you genuinely wanted to see 60 meters away. I think in the park, it was good for about 10 to 15 meters. And then after that, it kind of started to drop off. But its specs is 60 meters, and that's just because the last bit of light is going to touch the 60 meter mark. And the great thing about this light as well is that it is an IPX8 rated water submersibility, and it is a 1.5 meter drop rating. So how friggin' good is that? Now, as you saw, it does just come with a AA alkaline battery, but you can use rechargeable batteries in this. I haven't tried the Olight rechargeable battery that comes in the i5R, but I have tried This, I've got one of these Fenix rechargeable 14500s, and that works just fine. It's a 1.5 volt, 1600 milliamp, so that works just fine. I'm sure it might affect outputs here and there, but it's no less powerful than the alkaline battery in here, so that works. In fact, I'll just show you, just so you know I'm not blowing smoke. So chuck that in, close it up, and good to go. So it's no problem with rechargeable batteries if you've got a rechargeable 14500 lying around. Now, just taking a look at the pattern on low there, nice kind of faint hotspot, and then that is very, very faint as well, but so usable at nighttime. And then that is high, hotspot's quite distinct, obviously falls into spill, but still quite distinct in close range. And there's your beam profile there. Some subtle spill, but still some spill, which is nice to see. There it is there. So now let's shoot off to some night shots, guys, and then come back for some final thoughts on the Olight i5T. See you in a sec. All right, guys, the Olight i5T out here, and that is on low, and I can look around the ground, but nothing much further than that. So it's very good for just walking, seeing a few paces in front of you. But now, boom, can see the tree over there. Can see everything in front of me. Can't really see the tree over there, which is probably, well, that one's probably like 15, 20 meters away. This one here is probably like 8 to 10 meters away, and I can see that just fine. The camera's not doing it as much justice as real life, but it is very, very usable up to about 10 meters. Really great spread of light too. But this is an indoor light, guys, in my opinion. I mean, it's an emergency outdoor light for sure, but it's an indoor light. This is where it'll do the best, indoors, absolutely. Look at that. Brilliant. All right, guys, that's it for me. See you next time. All right, so as I said, you know, low is very low. It's great for inside, I reckon low would be. And high is good for like a backup light when you're outside in the park or camping or whatever. Great for a backup light. Amazing for a head torch as well. Absolutely amazing. Chuck it on your hat, good to go. So really, really love this light for that. Now you can pick this up from lightshop.com.au. It is coming in at 36 bucks. So 36 Australian dollars, you're going to have one of these in your pocket, on your hat, wherever you want it, ready to go. So that's an absolute bargain. I will leave a link leading you straight to it. And I will leave discount codes, although they won't apply to this cheap light. I believe it's already on 20% off, actually. So that's why it's so cheap at the moment. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Just a short video on the i5T, just to show you it, give you a look at it. Really, really nice pocketable light. If you don't want to go the i5R with the rechargeable battery and some more lumens, then this is just the one to throw in your bag, throw in your pocket, chuck it on your hat, whatever. Great little knock around backup light. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.